I talk to you now with unending compassion, my child. I see your heart naked before me, with all of your hopes and sorrows. I am aware of the bird and new bear, the silent struggles you have faced, and the times when you felt like your spirit was about to break. And yet here you are, seeking a more and amid the storm. Hold to my voice once more. Since I have never turned you away, I am happy that you have reached out to me. I was there supporting your breath, fortifying your feet, and holding you in my invisible arms of mercy, even while you thought I was silent. Hello, my words, to lie in your burdens today and cascade over you like a soft train. I am the one who created you in the hidden location, give you life, and has been watching over you at every turn. Type 111 if you trust in God's timing and plan for you. Seeing you find the treasure of purpose, hope, and tranquility that I provide brings me the most joy. Even though the world might appear chaotic and unpredictable, my plans are unwavering and solid. Now I ask you to have a childlike faith and open your heart. Have faith that I can accomplish anything. Have faith in me to change the world, bring about breakthroughs in places you thought were impossible, and move mountains. I understand your anxiety, the humiliation that tells you failed too many times, and the doubts that tell you're not good enough. But take a moment to reflect on how I have guided you through each difficult moment. That's far. Recall the times you survived storms that you believe would engulf you. Think back to the times you cried by yourself and then realized I had been keeping you together the entire time. Don't trust those who tell you that there is no hope for your predicament. I am the eternal wellspring of hope. Rest in my presence when you are too exhausted to continue. Your love and support mean everything to us as we continue sharing God's message of hope, faith, and blessings. If this message has touched your heart, we humbly invite you to show your gratitude by giving at least one $11 super thanks each month. Your generosity helps us create more uplifting content that inspires souls and brings people closer to God. By clicking the super thanks button below, you're not just supporting our work, you're becoming a part of this divine mission to spread God's love to those who need it most. Thank you for your kindness. Stay blessed, stay joyful, and may God's grace always be with you. If you believe in the power of faith, type to 122 and like this video. Allow me to pour my spirit into your empty vessel. My presence will revitalize your soul, much like water this in a desert. You've made numerous attempts to make everything right on your own in an effort to live up to your own or the world's expectations. However, I never requested that you bear these obligations by yourself. When you bring it to me, you may rest easy, knowing that my strength will be enough to fill in the gaps left by yours. The magnificence of obedience and patience. There are moments when you question why you struggle, while others seem to thrive without considering your methods. Keep your heart from being poisoned by jealousy. Not everything you see is what it seems. The richness of my love, a tranquility that endures throughout adversity, is a better indicator of true wealth and material belongings. Think back on the seeds I sowed in you, the gifts, the dreams, and the calling I buried deep inside your heart. Patience, prayer, and obedience are necessary to grow these seeds. Type Amen if you are ready to receive God's blessings today. When the time is right, everything you have seeded with trust will flourish and surprise you with its beauty and plenty. I know your name because I am your shepherd. I followed you when you wandered into despair. I waited for you until you wandered off to find solace elsewhere. My eyes are still on you. I've counted every tear you shed because it shows your heart, not because I enjoy your suffering. You'll see how I transform those tears into pearls of compassion and wisdom one day. You are still eligible for my mercy, despite your mistakes and feelings. I forgive you fully when you come back to me with a sincere heart. Instead of keeping track of your transgressions, to embarrass you, I use the missed stepping stones to a higher goal. I am aware of the strains you are under, including strange relationships, health issues, financial strains, and the nagging fear that you are not good enough. But be aware that I walk before you, smoothing difficult roads and leveling mountains. My preparation frequently causes what appears to be a delay. I am arranging everything so that you will be prepared to accept the breakthrough. When it occurs, type 333. If you are ready to welcome God's miracles into your life, hold on to my promises when the darkness seems to be overwhelming. Avoid the need to withdraw from others. Rather, use my message to nourish your spirit. My assurances will light your way through the night like a lantern. You might wonder why I let you experience hardship. Like fire cleanses gold trials on you. They highlight my grandeur and uncover your latent strengths. Recall the old tales of the divided seas, the collapsed walls, and the closed lions' mouths. Frequently, inconceivable circumstances give birth to miracles. One day, your narrative will serve as a testament, demonstrating my ability to overcome your challenges. Remember how I took care of Elijah, sending an angel to wake him up with food and drink whenever you're feeling worn out. Likewise, I will give you what you require: hope for tomorrow and strength for today. Be careful what you say, since it has great creative power. Talk about life instead of your situation. Even in the face of despair, declare hope. A bow adding your voice to the chorus of negativity that provides this planet. Let your voice instead declare my constancy and goodness. Type 444. If you trust God to guide your path, every time you wander, I eagerly await your return, just like the father in the prodigal son story. I rush to meet you the instant you turn back toward me, hugging you with love rather than continuation. I will always call you home, because you are my darling child. You can think you're weak in strength, ability, resources, but keep in mind that I frequently pick the weak to confuse the strong. I multiply what appears to be small. I will take your sacrifice, no matter how small, and use it to change lives in ways you can't even fathom. Just as I transformed a few loaves and fish into a feast for thousands. Don't be afraid to be compassionate toward people, particularly those who have harmed you. Wisdom-guided mercy is power and moderation. Forgiveness is a strong force that releases bombs and gives you emotional freedom. It is not a sign of weakness. When you receive blessings, watch out for pride. In the end, every success you have is a manifestation of my favor. If you know God is good, type 555 and share this video with 7 people who believe. My favor will be lavished upon you, even more if you maintain your humility. I am aware of your desire for safety. None of the false promises made by the world, wealth, prosperity, or status, can genuinely satisfy. Let me be the foundation of your confidence, since I am the only one who can be trusted. Remember this: when you feel like your prayers are not being heard, I hear every side of faith. Answers that are delayed are not denials. I am arranging things for your benefit and my glory in ways you cannot yet perceive. Accept the eternal viewpoint in comparison to eternity. This life is fleeting. Let your heart follow that truth. Look for things that will last, like kindness, love, and faithfulness. The world cannot take away the peace you will discover when you follow what is eternal. Don't give up, even if you feel like your soul is dry. I'm working below the surface. To affirm your faith, type 666 and like this video. If you believe, when the time is right, what you have sown in tears will flourish and profusion. I want you to be honest with me. Bring your questions, your worries, and your rage. I appreciate your candor. At one time, the prophets called out to me in English and frustration, but I did not ignore them. I would rather listen to your sobs than hear meaningless words. I'm always by your side. I go with you through happiness and grief, triumph and adversity. You're never by yourself. You will witness the day when what appeared impossible will come to pass if you hold fast to my promises. My darling, come now. At my feet place your burdens. Let me give you the courage, hope, and serenity you need to move forward while you rest in my presence. If you trust in God's grace, type 777 and forward this video to 7 others. I am your God, and I promise never to abandon you. Please subscribe to support our channel and turn on bell notification. Amen.